To the best of your knowledge, when did Priscilla stop actively participating in Scientology?
When my sister told Miss Cabbage off.
Oh, really? She's been done since then?
Yeah.
Wow.
What? What the fuck? Let's listen to it again.
To the best of your knowledge, when did Priscilla stop actively participating in Scientology?
When my sister told Miss Cabbage off.
Oh, really? She's been done since then?
Yeah.
Wow.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Welcome musician Navarone Garcia, son of Priscilla Presley, and mentor Michael De Leon, founder of Steered Straight. Thank you both for being here. Navarone, I want to start.
Michael De Leon. This is getting interesting. A Scientologist, but wait for it.
They didn't even stay away when someone was laying dead right in front of them.
Who did introduce him to Navarone?
It was crazy. Somebody was supposed to give me money.
Navarone, who says he still drinks alcohol every now and then, is about a year into his recovery. He met his mentor.
Someone going through a life-threatening overdose in seconds. Those that carry naloxone with them have saved countless lives and can continue to save countless more. You never know when you might need it for a loved one or someone you see struggling. Ooh, real pretty.
No,
Well, I was in the sauna, so I didn't necessarily have a way of writing it.
She's original sparkle.
Love you too.
Stop it. Get some help.
Says he still drinks alcohol every now and then, is about a year into his recovery. He met his mentor, Michael, through his mom, and now he's sharing his story to help change young lives with the nonprofit drug awareness program, Steered Straight.
He's out on the road with me, impacting kids like you've never seen.
So his mom, who isn't a Scientologist supposedly, introduced him to a Scientologist. But there is more. Wait for his attacks to Lisa, Ben, and even Dakota Johnson.
Last time I saw you was at your sister's funeral. How was your relationship with Lisa?
We had a big age gap, and you know, I think every family has sibling rivalry. You know, we also had great times together. But
you may say it's reflection of that, but it's also.
Hi, Courtney. That's Courtney, everybody's favorite. Come on up.
Should we let her come up?
Yeah.
No, don't, please.
Come on, Courtney. Come on up. Courtney's coming up. Well, come up.
Courtney Love is in dire need of attention right now. She's throwing her compact at me.
I'll just stand over here. We'll gape together.
Hi. Good.
What you doing?
Am I fully interrupting?
No. We have some questions for you.
Yes, mood.
This is your first encounter?
Thing, you know?
No, we've talked.
We've had a few encounters.
Did you like Hole's performance?
She didn't
I didn't see it. You know what?
Well, it's not
I
like she
saw
didn't
the
watch it. She
rehearsal,
probably
though.
missed it. It's probably just missed
I
it.
was being
we had
dragged.
our Maverick. You know.
I was being dragged through the labyrinth of Radio City. I didn't see it.
I was being dragged to tell Dennis.
Yeah.
How were you not invited to the private friends and family thing?
We really didn't get along.
But you're close with your mom, and your mom was the one organizing it.
Was she?
Uh-oh.
I think she knew I wouldn't have gone even if she invited. The problem between my sister and I was that she would drink and she had like 5 security people everywhere she went. So I would try to just go and do my own thing. Like I'm not a huge drinker. Sometimes do, but like, you know, I prefer smoking pot. Love you too. And I would leave. We would go to New York or whatever, and I would leave the vicinity. I would go to Central Park. I would like go like somewhere in the middle of nowhere and just like, you know, smoke a quick joint and go back to the hotel.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
By the time I get back to my hotel room, the phone's ringing. Were you just smoking pot in Central Park? What? How the fuck did you know that? Well, I had my security guy follow you. I'm calling mom right now. Like,
Calling mom.
Then I get a call from mom. Were you just smoking pot in Central Park? So I mean, and but then she would drink, and it kind of depended on who she'd kind of look around the room and say, you. And then she would decide she's going to go off and tell you everything that's wrong with you in your life. And it was pretty destructive. So I never got angry like that. I never said anything I didn't mean when I smoked pot. But
Navarone also launched public attacks on Lisa Marie, posting she was an effing expletive before wishing her dead on a now deleted post.
She would say really awful things to me that kind of kept us from being close when she would drink.
Wow. Huh.
Dakota Johnson, a Scientologist?
Ooh. This question has come up, and I'm just jogging my memory. I do not remember thinking that the answer was ever actually yes. Okay. But what do you have a reason to suspect?
She's just a bitch.
Keough.
Hi, Dakota. So Dakota is a great friend for a lot of reasons, but the one thing that comes to mind most is that when we were teenagers, she was very great at trying to stop me from making really bad decisions. And she didn't succeed, but she tried. And I really appreciate that. And then when I would make them, she would still let me come cry on her couch and be kind to me. And I think that's a really great friend. And that's still how she is as a friend. It's just I'm not really making as many bad decisions.
Nobody told me that was gonna happen.
Did you help her avoid some? You guys have known each other since you were what, 16, around? Yeah.
Riley has been like my best friend, one of my best friends since we were. I think I was 15 and she was 16. It was her 16th birthday that we met. And obviously, we've both been through a lot.
Yeah.
But that was very kind.
Band together, folky porn.
We had a band, yeah. Because we both went through breakups when we were like 18 or 19, whatever, and we went to New York, and my older brother was living in New York.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Let me ask you this. One of the questions about look, even with Lisa Marie, even after this whole like okay, so you're saying that Priscilla stopped being involved from the day Lisa Marie said all that stuff to me.
Lies, lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
Miscavige or to his sisters or to the camera. But even since then, there have been speculations, and I have contributed to the speculation in my videos that Lisa Marie went back to Scientology, or at least she got them. They through leverage, they convinced her to be quiet and to stop making noise and to just kind of go away.
Yes.
And then she passed, and then her funeral happened, and the question was going to be, are any Scientologists going to show up? And some Scientologists did show up, and I know John Travolta didn't come to the public thing, but I heard he went to the private friends and family thing.
I didn't go to the friends and private family thing.
You said you didn't?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if you grew up under Priscilla's custody and care, why were you and Lisa Marie not close?
Well, they weren't very close.
So I'm not sure most people understand the nature of their relationship. I mean, I've heard behind the scenes that they weren't close, but
this comes as a source tells ET, Lisa Marie and her mom did not have a healthy or close relationship. Lisa Marie always felt Priscilla was trying to have control over her.
But me and my sister didn't get along starting when I was like 13, 14, when I started smoking pot. Because in Scientology, alcohol is highly, highly used.
Let's get it, baby.
My turn. Wow.
Like, at least from what I've seen, like most Scientologists I knew were quite heavy drinkers.
Wait, but didn't you know the way to happiness says don't drink to excess? So that couldn't be true.
Well, what's success? They weren't hanging around the toilet bowl at the end of the night, so. Unless they were with Danny Masterson.
I mean, it would be a little ironic that Lisa Marie would be the one to take issue with your drug use.
Well, she didn't get into drug use until much later on.
So you have a 14-year-old daughter, and when you were 14, you had already been going on drugs for like a year or so.
No, I started with drugs 14, 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you tell your daughter about this.
Yeah, she knows. Yeah.
And what does she say?
What did you take? What do you what did that do and why? And I'd explain, this was like a phase that I went through, and it's not something that I wanted to do, obviously, but I also know that people were telling me don't do it, and you do it, and I try to explain that, I did it amongst others, and I was fortunate, and other celebrity kids particularly were doing it that I knew, and I came out of it. That's not always going to happen, A lot of those people are dead now.
Okay.
She was mostly antipsychotic drugs, but she was also very, very anti-drug until I think her like mid-40s or something. When she kind of like started experimenting.
I had heard that she and Axl Rose were very, very close, and that did not help. Her
no, it's
chemical problems.
It's her and Kid Rock that really were the terrible duo.
Is that right?
Yeah. Fast forward to 2017, where my parents separated in 2005.
In 2018, Lisa Marie filed a $100 million lawsuit against Barry Siegel when she realized her trust had been squandered. In her lawsuit, Marco Garibaldi stated he was in the room in 2004 when Priscilla and Barry plotted together to sell off 85% of Elvis Presley Enterprises in order to take it away from Lisa Marie so that she couldn't spend all the money. In doing so, they both were placed in the new company and both drew a salary. Barry's yearly salary was $500,000 a year and Priscilla's $1 million a year. In addition to her yearly salary, Garibaldi said Priscilla personally made $13 million from the sale. When the deal was done, Lisa Marie was only left with around $40 million after taxes, plus $25 million worth of stock in the future holding company of American Idol, which eventually went bankrupt. And that was far from the only piece of misfortune. And for this, she lost all rights to her father's name, image, merchandising, and royalties from recorded songs.
And my dad and sister did not like each other. They did not get along. Nothing. But 2017, I had a barbecue. Both of them showed up and saw each other for the first time. And they started conspiring to do some kind of fucked up shit that I was like not cool with at all.
Your dad and Lisa Marie?
My dad and Lisa Marie. So I was like, Dad, like what you're doing is fucked up. Like, I hope you realize, like, if you do this, like, we're not gonna, like, I'm not gonna be able to speak to you. Like, things aren't gonna be cool. Forgive me, family, if you watch this. Like, I'm very honest. Like, I can't help but be honest, and I don't mind getting the truth out. But I wasn't very close with Ben. I wasn't very close with my sister. But I don't know where Riley came from, because she's an angel that came from somewhere that had none of the narcissism, none of the antagonism. She's literally like the sweetest, kindest, most amazing human in the world. I love Riley, like, out of my whole family. Like,
thank you for showing me that love is the only thing that matters in this life. I hope I can love my daughter the way you loved me. The way you loved my brother and my sisters. Thank you for giving me strength, my heart, my empathy, my courage, my sense of humor, my manners, my temper, my wildness, my tenacity. I'm a product of your heart.
she's an angel that came from somewhere that had none of the narcissism, none of the antagonism. She's literally like the sweetest, kindest, most amazing human in the world. I love Riley, like, out of my whole family. Like,
my sisters are a product of your heart. My brother is a product of your heart. We are you, you are us, my eternal love. I hope you finally know how loved you were here. Thank you for trying so hard for us. If I didn't tell you every day, thank you.
Like, she's pretty much the only one on my mom's side I actually care about. And the twins too, but they still gotta grow. I'm not that close.
By the way, she was incredible on that show with The Weeknd.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Absolutely phenomenal. This is from Keough Olsen from Denmark. Navarone, can you reveal anything about the deal your dad and Lisa Marie made that made you angry?
They were gonna do something just not very nice towards, like, get together towards, like, do something against my mother.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.